So, today, as a special treat, I'm at a trail centre, Coed Y Brenin, and I'm with Sean. And we're supposed to be with Christian and a few others, but as per usual, they haven't turned up yet. There you go. 6 hours late, they finally can get here. So, as we're approaching sunset, off we go. Now, I've just been informed we're not actually doing Coed Y Brenin. We're doing Tarw Du, and I bet I'm absolutely murdering that pronunciation. Well, that's what Wilf told me it was, and he's got fancy hair. So as everybody's probably aware, I'm not a great fan of trail centres, but everybody tells me that Coed is a bit different because it's rocky and natural. I don't know about natural. I mean, look at this. This is, you don't get trails like this out in the wild. It's obviously been built, but we'll give it a go. So why mainly hardtail? Well, it's a trail centre, isn't it? You know, what else do you need? I mean, hardtail must be the biker choice. It's almost narrow handlebars. So the thing is with trail centres is I never get excited about going to them. And other places I do, there's anticipation. But you know, even on the drive here, you're thinking, oh, it'll be alright I suppose. But not buzzing. Natural feel in my ass. Don't think it's worthy of fist bumps. We're starting this one off with a fair bit of climbing really, and it is hot today and muggy. Good God, I feel like I'm just pissing sweat out of my armpits. Still climbing up this bloody hill in the woods, and it's hard work, even though it's sod all over gradient. It's like the heat tips it up a little bit. Oh, good. Thanks for that. Danger! Stranger danger! Sean's making a wee there. And we are at the slab! Woo! High five, everybody. There it is. Just having a look. And then off we go. So, here we go. Oh, steps out nice on hardtails, I'll tell you that much. Oh yeah. Bob on. It's very trail centre-y. By that I mean, you know, the slabs are nice, but the steps are there for no apparent reason. Just, they tried to make stuff, you know, technical and interesting, and I don't know, and maybe this is going to come across as negative. Yeah, look at that. But they failed to do so to me. Oh,
said I needed glasses.
Yeah, look at these. Oh my God. Whoever lost these, I really am shouting stranger danger. They're special. Here comes Sean now. Down the bobbly steps. Yeah, get on there, mate.
I thought you were going to do a manual down there. Front wheel.
What do you think to that, Sean?
It's down. Way there, mate. It was alright.
Now, more often than not, people will tell you that GoPros never show the steepness of something. The weird thing here is when you're at the top and you look down, it does look pretty steep. But I'm afraid the GoPro isn't lying today. It's not that steep. Right, here we go. Whee! That was probably more fun, if anything. That's quite nice, that one. Here we've got another feature. A fancy drop to flat. Isn't that lovely? Why? Why would you build a drop to flat? Oh, and a knackered tabletop. Right. Weeks around the lakes. Come here and get a pinch flat. So, this one here is for boots on the ground. I have to get an impossible tyre off. Oh! I should have taken it to Bike Tricks. Right, and put it back on. Round you go, round you go. Up, up, up. There. Happy days. Right, so I've got this shitty f***ing drop to flat now. Oh, Jiminy cricket! That was not a pleasure.
That was fucking awful.
It was a bit harsh, wasn't it?
That was horrible.
Well, it wasn't actually as harsh as I thought it might be.
No,
But
it's just not.
nice.
Nice.
Dropped a flat out of the way. I just honestly don't get why you would build a drop to flat at a trail centre. I mean, who is it challenging? You break your bloody ankles off. Hurrah! And now one of those rocky single track, rocky loose, gravelly type affair. Oh, nobody told me how that drop. Just not excited about riding it in the slightest. Can't be asked to put effort in. Yeah, I can give you my review already. And we're only a couple of minutes into what I guess is the descent. And that review is, nah. Still, I've done my trail centre for 2021 now. I mean, those features, you know, I guess they can be quite challenging. But the challenge is different because you know 100% that they are rideable because they've been built to be rideable. So the miracle would be if there was something that was incredibly difficult. Whereas you go to the lakes, something like that, and it's definitely not built to be rideable. You just have to deal with what comes up. The way nature, ancient volcanoes made it. And that's what I love about it. The unpredictability. Oh. Wow. Off we go again, got a sweat out of my eyes now. And oh look, more rocks for rock's sake. Now, you would think when you at me, loving the lakes, I love a rocky trail like this, but this just doesn't work. It really doesn't. So, big part of me thinks that if someone had come here, ridden it, think, oh yeah, I can handle rocky trails, oh, I can handle the lakes, and you're going to be in for one hell of a shock when you get up the lakes. Nice. Here we go again. Ooh, isn't it rad sick? Super techno rock fest. No, not really. Oh. Yeah.
Do they do ice cream at the visitor centre? Yeah.
Yeah. Won't be spelt ice cream now.
Jeez,
It'll be spelt something like lulawa, fubba, duwa duwa da. Not impressed. Not impressed at all. I mean, maybe it's just this trail, Tarw Du or whatever it's called, Turdy. But it is just crap. I'm not happy. Nobody's really happy. Big thumbs down. And the funny thing about thumbs down is this video is probably going to get a lot because I've slagged off the holy grail of trail centres. So on top of my usual haters, you know who you are. I guess there's going to be a few more in this one. Never mind. What are we thinking, Sean?
It's not alright.
It's not alright, is it?
It might be, he's quite stubborn, so he might just, yeah, he's just going to carry on. No, Sean's had enough and he's gone back to the van.
He's just gone, that's it, we're never going to see him again.
Yeah, off goes Sean. He's gone the wrong way, he's had enough. It's not alright, so off he goes into the beyond. We're going to have to go up there now, aren't we?
Fuck it. Which one's what's up here?
I don't know.
I'm not missing another descent.
We've missed a descent.
Might loop back on.
It just feels like you've missed a descent because it's so bad.
He's actually might have done a smart idea.
And honestly, if anybody watching this says, oh, well, you missed out half the single track climbs, so what? It's crap. It's like the equivalent of having a poo in front of you and being told you've got to eat some and thinking, well, I'll just miss that bit off the end because I don't really want to eat all the poo. And other people saying, but you should eat all the poo for the full experience of eating a poo.
You knew where you were going then, didn't you?
What do you mean?
You missed the trail.
I went round and up and round.
Yeah, there's a trail.
Did you?
Everywhere. Little climb up.
Oh, he'd done it!
You must have done it.
Wait,
Did you? Ah.
was it good?
It was about as exciting as a Chris Whitty fucking press conference.
Should have brought a frigging gravel bike for this bit. Oh, get
You go down again.
no way!
All that elevation we just lost.
Oh, this is quite literally the worst ride I have done in years. Never mind weeks, never mind months, in years. So, here we go. The descent at last. It's not on a bloody fire road or a big pile of crap. This one's called Rocky Horror Show. And wow, I'm afraid I just can't get excited anymore about this place. It's just rubbly shit show, really. Now, any people, trail centre fans, are still watching this and not giving up with frustration and anger at me, I'm sorry, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm not going to pretend to like it to make viewers happy. If you like it, then that's all very well and good, but we all like different things, don't we? The probably stuff I do that many others think's a big pile of shit, but no, I'm just not enthused about riding it at all, not in the slightest. It's just loose crap. I think because everything else has been so shit, you just get yourself in a kind of fog thinking everything's going to be rubbish, and then you don't really bother anymore. I'm not putting any effort in really. I'm just pottering down, hardly pedalling, because why would I? You know, do one little sort of poppy off thing there, put a highlight of the trail, and it was shit. Well, maybe just in a bad mood because of the 10 feet and all that, but nah, I will never come back to Coed Y Brenin. Never, never, never. So, Rocky Horror Show, it's alright, and that is as good as you're getting. It's alright. Will just burped then, and that was the most exciting thing of the ride so far.
I think I enjoyed that bit.
Yeah. We are here. Look at that, and look at this round here. That's where we're supposed to be going. Do you know what the solid yellow line means?
Fun.
Fun. Now look on this how much solid yellow line there is. Look at this guy here. He seems to be loving it. Although actually, if you look a bit closer,
He's actually crying.
he's not smiling, is he? No, he's getting paid.
He's crying.
He's getting paid and he can't smile. That kind of sums this place up. So we decided we would come and do this next descent because, you know, you need to see the whole thing, don't you? We already missed one little bit out, but that was through confusion. Top of the descent, and it's the kind of descent where I'll be leaving my saddle up, I reckon. What does that tell you? This is the descent now. Look at this. Whee! Bloody hell. Nothing makes me angrier than a fire road descent. Nothing. Especially when the climb up to it is, well, it's still rubbish, but it's more technical than this. You climb up something that's a bit rocky, slippy, etc. And then you come down a graded, and I mean newly graded, fire road. I honestly, I've sort of lost for words. Maybe the stuff on the other side around Coed Y Brenin is better. I do hope so, because otherwise there's a lot of fucking weird people driving a long old way to come and ride crap. But anybody who's thinking of coming here to do this, just don't.
That's the only one good thing.
I thought maybe we'd taken a wrong turn, but no, that was one of the descents, a graded fire road. Why anybody would come to ride at this place, I don't know. Ooh, it's got some rock rolls. So what? The piece of piss. I mean, literally, there's nothing to them. It is not worth coming all this way and riding all that way up that hill to ride a few little rock rolls. Just to add to my frustration, you do a gigantic fire road descent, and then you start climbing on single track. Surely that's the wrong way round. Surely. So maybe I'm not the best person to be reviewing trail centres. I mean, I don't really have that much experience of them. I've done Halfan, I've been Swinley Forest, I've done Dolby, Grisdale, Winlatter, which made me really angry, but we'll discuss that in a future video. Marin and Dumfries, somewhere near there, I don't know what it's called. Oh, maybe Forest. But they all disappointed me in one way or another, with the exception of the Marin, which I don't actually dislike too much. But one thing this ride has confirmed with me is that trail centres are not for me. I'm not the target audience for them, and I am not going to waste my time going to them ever again. So at the moment I thought this was going to be a descent, and you look at it and you think, oh yeah, it's paved, it'll be alright, but then it's up and bloody down. Where are the descents in this place? It's like one of them magic hills where it looks like you're going uphill, but you're actually going downhill, and vice versa. So we've done another section of trail which I thought was maybe going to be a descent but wasn't, and now we are at the final one, Flight Path, which the name suggests is going to be a jump trail. I'm guessing it's not going to be a jump trail at all, but we shall see. This will be the one ride where Dizzy doesn't comment with, oh, next time I'll come with you. So, full of nothing but disappointment, here we are on the last descent back down to the visitor centre. And yeah, so far, so average. Look, supposed to be a descent, put my saddle up again. So it's not a descent then. You say it goes down well, but for how long? Not very will be my guess. It always cracks me up when you see videos of the pros at a trail centre having an awfully good time, and you think, yeah, you're not having an awfully good time. It's a frigging promotional video. You wouldn't be riding there if you didn't have to. So cut the crap. You know. Oh look, there's Brendan doing a jump at Swinley. Ooh, wow. I bet Brendan would rather be anywhere else but bloody Swinley doing his jump. Nearly back now. Thank God. Nearly said a bad swear. I don't know what launchpad launched you into. Just a piece of misery maybe. Now you might think it's just me who's saying stuff like this about this place, but Christian and Sean in the past have been fans of trail centres, and I think their feelings echo mine. And for Sean to say it's not alright really puts this place down. And maybe some out there might say, well, you took your hardtail, why didn't you take your other bike? Well, I'll tell you why. Because it's a bloody trail centre. Trail centres, rideable and everything. And this is 100% rideable on a hardtail. If I was on my orange, yes, I would have been able to go faster down those rocky trails. But it would not be justified at all to bring an alpine to this place. Not in the slightest. And if I get financially bummed for a cup of coffee in the visitor centre, I'm going to burn it down with the heat off my forehead. So that's that other, thank God. Behind me is the Forks of Despair. Wow. I have not been on a ride that disappointing in a long time. And I didn't really know what to expect. I think I expected more than that. And the thing is, you know, Dalby, when I went there, I knew what to expect. So, you know, you think, it's Dalby. But this place, no, it's crap. A lot of climbing for 2 okay rock rolls, which are not technical in the slightest. And then, don't feel like we've done a single descent since then, apart from on that bloody fire road. Crap. And yeah, I don't know if I have any trail centre aficionados who watch my videos, and if I do, then I might lose subscribers over this. But to be honest, I'm not going to lie, I hated it here. It's shit, and I will not be going to another trail centre for a long, long time. So, next week, I'm camping with the family. The week after, who knows, will it be better than this, even if it's on a bloody lockdown route. Bye bye.